Our 89 overall quarterback was on cloud 9. Coincidentally, that's how many touchdowns he scored last episode. After transferring, Clokus has led the Rebels on a 4-0 start to the season. But this is where I have an embarrassing confession to make. I realized I played the next 2 games without hitting the record button, but luckily you didn't miss much. We beat Auburn, but then did lose to number 5 ranked Texas A&M, with Sailor playing well in both those games. Now at 5-1 and the 7th ranked team in the country, Clokus was headed on the road to play 21 ranked Texas. Not only was this one of our first big road games with the Rebels, and we were coming off a loss, it was also a rain game, which historically Clokus hadn't played well in. So there was a lot against us heading into this matchup. And you can tell the rain would be a factor, as Clokus misses his receiver Coffee, and the Rebels would go 3 and out on their opening drive. Texas gets 7, and Sailor tries to attack the seam, but completely misses the linebacker. While we would surprisingly make the track down tackle, it wouldn't matter, as our opponent was about to go up 14. I gotta ask, when did Wisconsin Clokus get here? At the end of the first quarter, Clokus is getting desperate, and it's created a spiral, as the ball comes out wonky and it's a second straight pick. Luckily, our defense gets us the ball back, but this was getting ugly. On first down, Clokus starts to feel the pressure and leaves the pocket, barely getting this throw off to his receiver. At least it's a completion. We start to chain together a few good plays as Clokus completes this pass to his tight end and move the offense to the 40. And on the very next play, we have so much green grass in front of us on this scramble. Clokus has never broken off a long touchdown run, and it really annoys me how we always get caught from behind. But positive yardage is positive, especially because it gives us a chance to lead this pass inside where our receiver would find the catch for our first score of the game. We get right back in range before halftime and could tie things up, but the rain strikes again, as this throw gets away from Sailor and we miss our wide open receiver, forced to settle for 3. After the break, Coffee gets wide open on the other side of the field, and this time it's a throw we can't possibly miss. So after the ugly start, our defense gives us some slack and we take the lead. Fast forward to the 4th quarter and we would go up 2 scores after this rushing touchdown, and that would serve as the dagger. This was easily Clokus' worst day as a Rebel, and not one we wanted to remember. But when we struggled, we had a cast around us to lift Clokus up, yet another reason why I'm glad we went with Ole Miss. We also weren't a complete liability, as the next week it was time to face the Missouri Tigers. And while it wasn't a 9 touchdown game, Clokus had one of his stronger outings. After slipping and sliding with the ball during a rain game, it definitely felt good to remind our coaches about Clokus' accuracy, as we fit the ball in some pretty tight windows on our way to a 7th win. With 4 games left in the season, we were now the number 6 team in the country, and Clokus couldn't help but wonder about his Heisman chances. Currently, we were 5th on the Heisman watch list, so it wasn't looking great, but we still had 4 games to ball out. If you're still here, comment Clokus for Heisman for good luck, and it's on to next week.